Hi, my name is Liz. I'm one of the paralegals here at Tsang and Associates.
Hi, my name is Margaret. I'm also one of the paralegals. Today we're gonna watch one of the videos of a case that both of us worked on and to kind of share with you guys how it actually went down.
Our clients got married, got the green card, got divorced, but right before the 751 waiver interview, got married again.
I like the way Joseph's face changes, like they got married and remarried and
Like it was up and then it was down. It's crazy.
So an I-751 petition is basically for people who are applying to get their conditions removed on their green card. So it's based off of a marriage green card, and it's when they're still in this relationship, so they are applying together with their spouse.
And the 751 waiver is pretty much the same thing, except you're no longer in that marriage, you got divorced, and you're just showing that, hey, like, even though our marriage, didn't last, like, we're, it was a real marriage, and you're just showing to USCIS, I should still be here.
So the story starts just like any other story. These two Indian families came to me and said, hey, they would like to get married, and so can I arrange their immigration paperwork? No problem, very straightforward case. I-130, 45, boom! They got their green card.
So this was a very lengthy process from the beginning. So, I mean, I know for the purposes of the video, it's like boom, 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 bam, but no.
Yeah, and there's a huge history with these this couple. They've known each other for so long. To any person, like any officer would kind of get suspicious, like, wait, you got divorced and then remarried? Like, what?
They told me it's really not working out. The husband works too much, not attentive, all sorts of common, modern marital issues.
So they did have those issues, but in addition to that, there was basically she was previously married, and so they had a lot of drama from
with their ex-spouses. Mm-hmm. Also, another thing was just both couples were working together. Problems arise with that. Seeing each other 24/7.
Every case is unique, but for this one, that was the main thing that essentially caused them to drift apart.
Yeah.
We do dual representation, help them get the divorce, prepare their 751 waiver, prove that their case was solid, and all these differences in the family caused the rift in the relationship. And we've been very successful with doing that in the past. But there is, of course, that risk.
It's kind of interesting for us because we help them at so many different stages. And sometimes it is there's times where it's they're so in love and they're so eager to be united. Then they're so eager to get divorced. And so we're just on this emotional roller coaster with them. And our job is just to help them at each stage, guide them, tell them the consequences. We're legal assistants, but we also help a lot with the emotional part of it.
Right before the interview, they came back to us in my office and said, hey, by the way, we got married again. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, this is
and
true. So going through that with the client, our office, ourselves, we were also surprised. It was an emotional roller coaster where we see them together, happy, and then divorced, and we're all sad. And then now they're getting married again, and we're kind of what?
One thing for I-751 waivers that I try to remind myself of, that's, it's really important for us to be empathetic because it's not just about asking clients for documents. We have to remember that it's an emotional process.
We had to re-prepare the entire application because when they go to the officer is going to have a lot of questions. Why did you get married again? Why did you get divorced? Why is your marriage even real? Are you guys just doing this for the green card because you think it's easier to do a 751 as opposed to a 751 waiver? So many questions.
Along with the filing that we did a lot of coaching for the interview because we already know red flags, it's not going to be an easy breezy interview. They got questioned on very sensitive topics and including why she didn't have a kid with this person considering that they were married for so long.
Another thing was also joint documents, proof of their text messages, how they reconcile how they reconcile their love, bank statements, photos with her daughter, as family pictures.
And it's what I said before because clients know that their situation is real, sometimes they feel all they have to present is a few pictures and that should be good enough, but it's really not. And so we always like to do more and we'd like to do more.
Yeah, push that a little bit more.
And honestly, the problem is, again, just any other modern day relationship conflict in a first or second year marriage. Miscommunication. There's an 80% chance that same problem will exist in another opposite sex, because a lot of times it's not the two of you. It's just men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and there's just differences in the way you communicate.
When I heard that, I was thinking about like that little they had like a little rhyme in elementary, I think. Something girls are from something, and then guys go like something go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Girls go to college to get more knowledge, and boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
It's such a complex and unique situation, but the officer believed it, approved it, and the two Indian families are now happily living here in Southern California. All right.
Yeah, so when the couple did get approved after their interview, we were all excited, we were all emotional, just because, you know, we knew this was a kind of complicated case to begin with, and like to just see the approval was just wonderful.
So in this case, how did you like get them to like open up and make them feel comfortable to share?
I mean, it's kind of like similar. We usually just kind of gets the ball, like the snowball rolling with just kind of asking some questions, like, you know, what's going on. I know because we were part of all those services with them, we've already kind of bonded a relationship. Gabby, our case manager, she's already kind of formed a relationship with them.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice because we are lucky enough to have a team. So a lot of times everybody has their strengths. Like Gabby is very great at like conversating and creating these relationships. Like Liz is wonderful at like putting these beautiful exhibits together. And so
Margaret writing up those attorney briefs.